Oh my goodness, yo! Today is the purge. It's going down to the WWE. Yo, this is your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling Color Podcast. Make sure you follow. Hey to all my new subbies. I'm still on my road to 300. We gonna get there. We gonna take our time. We gonna get there. Still cranking it out. This is still the COVID Blitz. This COVID-19 is doing some wild shit in the WWE specifically. When I tell you it is a purge of talent, it's a purge of talent. And the way the wrestling community is handling this is bizarre, but it says a lot about a lot of you so-called, wrestling enthusiasts, right? I, being a social worker and studying social work, I look for the bright side of things. I have to get a drink because this is too much. I'm going to go through what's going on and what led us to this. But understand something. Y'all used to call Vince McMahon a genius. But I think this pandemic is helping you realize what a piece of shit he is and what the piece of shit his friend, who is the president of the United States, is. These motherfuckers are doing some of the most corrupt shit right now that I don't even know what to say. This is the one thing I have to say. Vince McMahon makes all of his wrestlers sign contracts as independent contractors, but he treats them as if they're actual employees, but he don't pay them like that, right? This is the first time I've heard WWE actually treat the wrestlers as the independent contractors they are, but he's doing it as if they're the expendables. You understand? AEW came about. Vince McMahon has been hoarding fucking wrestling talent since AEW came around last summer. Okay? He's been hoarding talent to the detriment of the talent. He's been putting out 5-year contracts, sometimes $500,000. Let's remember the newly acquired Revival was offered $700,000 contracts. I guarantee you right now, had they took them contracts, they would have been released today. Okay? You got people over there being released that were not used, that were taken from NXT and destroyed and fucked up every which way but loose, to where that they stock wouldn't mean shit if they went somewhere else. They would have to build up their whole rapport again. Okay? And you got people who are being released, who've been asking for their release. But some of y'all just like, oh my God. I always say, if you've been following me and listening to my podcast, this is a job, this is a business. And I always said, at the end of all of this, these wrestlers need to form a union. Just like the Actors Guild. That's a union. Okay? So they will have these type of protections. Do these wrestlers get corona pay? Do they get a corona check? Do these wrestlers, can they get unemployment? Probably. One of the refs would let go. They was 20 years in. I'm sure his retirement package is going to be sweet. And I'm guarantee you he's going to get some lawyers and make sure he gets a good severance pay. The people that were let go, I'm calling them expendables because they were not bringing money to the WWE. They were not drawers. They were not bringing money merchandise-wise. You won't see Randy Orton. You won't see AJ Styles. You won't see The Undertaker. You won't see Alexa Bliss. You won't see Sasha Banks. You won't see The New Day, all three of them. If I see The New Day get cut, I know something. You won't see The New Day. You damn sure won't see Roman Reigns. The Usos are fine. Naomi's going to be fine. But we just got who? Bianca Belair. And we just got the Street Profits finally being used properly. Well, for the most part, because she just had to check their ass this past Raw. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We got to get it all out because a lot of y'all seem to not be able, y'all can't wrap your mind around what's going on. Let's talk about how we in a pandemic, WWE was making these lackluster recorded ass shows. Okay? They just had an awful ass fucking WrestleMania. We just had Edge talk about how the fans, if you don't like what him and Randy Orton did, you dumb. Okay, y'all just fucked up the Fiend. Like, all of this shit's going on, right? Then Florida shut down. You got that dumbass governor. Remember the one who said that the other guy who was running was going to monkey up the place? Well, he monkeying up Florida for real, right? So he allowed WWE to file as essential staff because Vince McMahon wants to now have live shows for whatever his contract with NBC Universal and Fox said. He wants to have live shows during the pandemic. You're not going to see the ones that matter on that live TV. You're going to see the Expendables. You're going to see Cedric Alexander. You're going to see Ricochet. You're going to see fucking Apollo Crews. I was like, oh, we going to see No Way Jose. Well, No Way Jose just got let go, right? You're going to see people that you ain't never seen before wrestling because they're expendable. Storylines all fucked up and confused and dumb. I'm just saying, people like me who actually care about the product and want the product to be decent, we say our grievances pretty loud and clear. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's no different if you go to a restaurant and you order a pasta and there's a herring. And you want to say, what the fuck is this? Well, WWE these last 15, 20 years been giving you pasta with hair in it. And everybody's supposed to eat it. That's how Becky Lynch got where she going. Becky Lynch ain't finna get put nowhere. She gonna be just fine. And her husband, her fiance Seth Rollins is fine, okay? But a lot of these wrestlers aren't going to be fine unless they built an audience and a rapport outside of WWE because they weren't doing shit. They weren't doing shit. So there's a silver lining here. These wrestlers can go and be creative. They could start their own wrestling schools like Ember Moon. Like, what's his name? Fandango. Tyler Breeze and Fandango got a wrestling school. No, it's not Tyler Breeze. It's Tyler Breeze and the Perfect 10 who's over there in AEW now. Got a wrestling school. Y'all can start wrestling school. Fucking Seth Rollins got a coffee shop. You got all this money. I hope you parlayed it. I hope you set it to the side. It ain't like us poor motherfuckers out here scrouching for a Corona check, a one-time payment for $1,200 when the rent $2,200. Like, let's be real here. So, Vince McMahon's wife, Linda, was a small business associate director to Trump for about 2-3 years. She left. Now she runs a Trump super PAC. That super PAC gave $18.4 million to the governor of Florida's campaign, and he then said, okay, y'all essential. Point blank in the period. All of a sudden, not when the corona started happening and the government had to close so us Americans can fucking live and survive, and y'all's motherfuckers still don't understand what's going on with the corona. Donald Trump called all of these business owners who's been disconnected from society for the last 40, 50 years to tell them, y'all gonna have to get this stuff, or y'all gonna have to open up business. And when y'all open up business, the public is so stupid, they're gonna be like, yeah, let's go ahead and buy tickets and clamor into one big space and everybody can get sick and die. No, that's not what we're gonna do. Also, let's not forget, while all of this is fucking happening, Donald Trump put Vince McMahon on his economic opening the country corona panel, whatever the fuck that is. This is who on Tuesday this week, because today's Wednesday, Trump said he got together a group of advisors from the sports world to help restart the economy. Because some of y'all, the shit y'all be saying, y'all act like the WWE is your lifeblood. Like you ain't got shit going on. And that's something super bizarre, because I follow some of these wrestlers and they have kids, they got wives and husbands, they got bills and shit to pay too. And y'all want these wrestlers to be live just so you can get entertained by hook or crook. This is who is on his economic restart the economy, corona, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Vince McMahon, Roger Goodell, Adam Silver, Rob Manfred, Gary Bettman, Dana White, Robert Kraft, Jerry Jones, and Mark Cuban, all billionaires in some way, shape, or fashion. I don't think Donald Trump's a real billionaire. I'm just going to say that. And I'm just like, You mean to tell me I'm supposed to listen to billionaires tell me when to go back to work so they could get more money? Are you fucking kidding? I wouldn't even let my son play fucking football because of the way the football league treat black men. Because of the way the NHL treats black men if they even play. And the WWE, what do I talk about in the WWE when it comes to different ethnicities? Didn't fucking Jerry the King just say that man Tozawa did a ramen noodle somersault, and some of you motherfuckers in the wrestling community thought the shit was funny, didn't see why it was a problem, calling people social justice warriors and shit. Meanwhile, you, because of social justice warriors, your ugly ass able to sit at a computer and run your fucking mouth. ACH, they got blackface, they got the motherfuckers acting like caricatures, they got the Latinos going nuts. Like, listen, it's a lot we can talk about, but we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about the reality of shit. Everybody is one paycheck away if you are not in the top 2% of this country. You understand? The economy works for 2% of 330 million people in the United States of America. Okay? One of the people released from NXT, Dana Purrazzo. This is the shit I like. She said, the people closest to me know this is something I've been struggling with, wanting for the better part of the last year. Happy to say I gave this journey my best and more excitement in the future. Listen, it's more than just the WWE out there, y'all. The grass may be greener on the other side. Let's just keep it all the way live and real. Okay? Let's just keep it all the way the fuck real. The WWE has literally become a retirement home. So, yeah, this might be a hard pill to swallow for us that grew up with the WWE, but maybe this is the chickens coming home to roost. So, let's sit here and talk about the releases, right? Alright, now Fightful, if you follow Fightful, they on it. I don't know anybody else who's like dropping this real quick and giving you what you need, but Fightful.com, they're on it. So let's see. The WWE released a statement talking about how they got to, you know, cut back and furlough people and do all these things. They're the only sport organization that's still operating. And this today, Wednesday, they let go former champion Kurt Angle. Let's pause. We all complained because Kurt Angle's farewell match at WrestleMania was with Baron Corbin. And what did we say? Kurt deserves better. Kurt needs to go to AEW. When Kurt was working with AEW, that's when WWE gave him an old fat ass payday. Now there's no use for Kurt Angle right now. He linked over, fucked up and old. They let him go. Former tag team champions Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. Pause. Both were losers in their entire run when they was in NXT. Oh, they was cool. They was the good brothers. But when they came to Raw, fucked them all up. Then they just re-signed, got these big ass $500,000 contracts just so they wouldn't go to AEW. Got paired with AJ Styles, became the real OC, the only one that matters, and proceeded to still lose. Last time we saw them, both of them got pulverized in the Boneyard match. Former Cruiserweight champion Lio Rush. Now, Lio Rush, y'all put him through so fucking much because he didn't want to carry those white dudes' bags because he's a small black man. That's all he said. He wanted some respect. Then you had the Shills, the Sambos, and the get along guys of Booker T and Mark Henry talking about he got to do it, he got to do. Then y'all moved him to NXT. He did a couple shows. He was the Cruiserweight champion, and now y'all let Lio Rush go. Lio Rush, actually, at his young age of what, 24, 25? That was a bad decision, WWE. That was a bad decision. He is probably the only few of your black entertainers, and you let him go. Says a lot. Former 24/7 champion Drake Maverick. Drake is on fucking Twitter going through it. He said he got a couple matches. They let him stick around for some tournament for the cruiserweight, and he gonna give it all he got, and then he's gonna be done. And he said that might be the only time he can wrestle. I think Drake has a good following. I think he has a great mouth. I think Drake can be a commentator somewhere. I think he needs to just calm down and look at the silver lining. He has a following. We know who you are, Drake Maverick. Former Intercontinental Champion Zack Ryder and a WWE champion was let go. Now, everybody said Zack Ryder was a WWE lifer, but the man didn't do nothing. He literally fell from grace for no fucking reason and was paired with Kurt Hawkins and became just complete losers. When they won the tag team, they had their wrestling moment, and then they took the belts off of them the next time. The next Raw. How is that great to stick around for? Anyway, former U.S. champion Rusev didn't want to leave. Y'all put him in a fucking cuckold. Do I need to say anything else? Y'all ain't never knew what to do with Rusev. Then y'all let go Aiden English. They had Rusev Day, was the hottest fucking team. Y'all broke the shit up for whatever reason. Why? Because you hate the fucking audience. That's why. Mike Chioda, who was the longest tenured referee in WWE history, having been in the company for more than 20 years, was also let go. Everyone's upset about that, but I'm going to tell you something. Mike Chioda's going to be fine. He got a retirement. He going to get his package. He going to be fine. And I wouldn't be shocked if AEW picks him up, though. Wouldn't be shocked. Leo Rush said he going to be fine. We also got Heath Slater, Kurt Hawkins, Eric Young, a part of Sanity, which included Nikki Cross. Look at fucking Nikki Cross. Look what she going through. Y'all took Sanity, which was a decent team, put them up on the main roster, broke the motherfuckers up, and Eric Young turned into a jobber. Every time he showed up on TV, everybody was like, oh, he's still alive? Now y'all devastated? Get the fuck out of here. Eric Young's going to be fine somewhere else. EC3. The thought process around the wrestling community is EC3, because he went back to Impact and was doing his own thing, came back to WWE. Vince McMahon did not see it for him. EC3 been fucking hung up on a shelf since he came up from NXT. EC3 gonna be fine. Aiden English got that great voice, could sing. Like I said, he was doing fine with Rusev. WWE couldn't handle it. As usual, fucked them up. Now he's gone. Slater's a 4-time tag team champion. Hawkins is a 2-time tag team champion. EC3 signed as a high-profile free agent after 2 months in TNA. Look where they're at. The furloughs are part of the financial restructuring that includes reducing executive salaries and pausing construction of the new headquarters, the company said in the release. It expects the furloughs to be temporary. The furloughs are for the executive, the people that's making the place run. I think these releases are releases. Kurt Angle gone. He was also a backstage producer from since he's retired. I don't know what Kurt Angle been producing, because the shit that's been on TV is terrible. But I think he's made a lot of money. He's going to be fine simply off of his appearances. And now he can go to any appearance he fucking wants. Andersons and Gallows. Listen. They've been losing since they came up. Like I said, last time we saw him was at the Boneyard. Drake Maverick is having a difficulty. He'll be okay. I know it's hard. You got to pay bills. Well, baby, join the rest of us. But we still got to figure out and find a silver lining in all this. Okay? So, right now, I don't know what's up with Lana, but she's in this fucked up storyline with Bobby Lashley, and it's not doing nothing for neither one of them. So there's that. On Monday, WWE was on Monday this week, WWE was deemed an essential business in Florida, allowing the company to resume live television shows from Orlando. I already told you how fucked up that was. Essential businesses are supposed to remain open during Florida's stay-at-home order, including those in the healthcare, financial, energy, food, communications, and transportation. A spokesman for Ron DeSantis, the one who said the black dude who ended up getting caught in a scandal, a gay scandal, was monkeying up the place. Yeah, he monkeying up the place. told ESPN on Monday that such services were characterized as essential because they are critical to Florida's economy. No, you got 18.5 million from Linda McMahon. That's what happened. WWE will run live shows without fans for several weeks after tape programming. This is what WWE said. We believe it's now more important than ever to provide people with a diversion from these hard times. We're producing content on a closed set with only essential personnel in attendance, appropriate guidelines while taking additional precautions to ensure health and wellness of our performers and staff. Y'all did all of that and still fired motherfuckers. And still Vince McMahon was rewarded a place on a panel at the White House with his homeboy. You can't fail. That's literally the definition of failing upwards. But y'all always bow down to him. Y'all, he's such a genius. Get the fuck out of here. So who else been released? The Colognes. When's the last time you saw the Colognes on Epico and his brother Primo? When's the last time you saw them on fucking WWE TV? Okay, why is everyone devastated? Mike Kanellis and Maria Kanellis. Let me tell y'all something. The storyline that Rusev, Lana, and fucking Bobby Lashley got going on was supposed to be the Kanellises. They showed up. She pregnant. She fucking emasculated her man on TV for about 2 or 3 weeks. Okay? Then she won the 24/7 championship. It was a big fucking mockery and a muck. The funny thing was, she got pregnant, didn't tell WWE. Then they signed these both $500,000 a year contracts, which they was like, they finessed the fuck out of WWE because she pregnant and he got kids. Okay, well guess what? Mike Kanellis since then has been asking for his release, not once, not twice, but 4 times. And now y'all released. So what are we upset about here? What are we upset about? I think Mike's cool. I don't know about Maria, and I think they got I hope they saved them coins. I hope they save them coins. Okay? Who else? Who else we got going? We already know Lio Rush. Gallows and Anderson. Who else we got on Fightful? I had a list, but I can't even find it. No Way Jose. What the fuck was they gonna do with that Dominican besides him coming out there talking about what was he doing? No Way Jose was not being used and he was a clown. So what are we mad about? Zack Ryder, he's gone. Hurricane Helms, Shane Helms was in the background doing producing. Now on his Twitter he says, thanks everyone for the great messages. I truly believe this is just temporary. There are many people in this world in far worse situations than I am, so please don't worry about me too much. I always be the hurricane. I'm always just a tweet away. He cool. Okay. Who else? We got Rowan. Rowan, it just had a spider as a gimmick and it got crunched. I don't even want to hear it. And no, please don't bring Rowan over to AEW. I don't need him over there with oh boy, no, with the head of the Dark Order. No. He don't need to be over there. No, he don't need to be over there at all. He don't. Kurt Angle says, I want to say thank you to the WWE for the time I spent there. I made many new friends, and I had the opportunity to work with so many talented people. To the superstars, continue to entertain the universe as well as possibly as you can. The rest of the fans of the world. Sarah Logan. Sarah Logan just got her arm stomped on Saturday, on Monday. Sarah Logan was ate up by Charlotte. Sarah Logan wasn't going nowhere, and I personally thought they should pair her with the Viking Raiders. But I think she'll be fine because her husband still has a job. So she should be okay. Sarah Logan needs to change up her. I told her she need to revamp her whole shit. Because whatever she thought she was doing, she looked like a skater girl. She didn't look like a Viking. Well, now she's gone. So why are we upset? Y'all wasn't doing nothing with her, no way. Y'all wasn't doing nothing with her. Shit. Aiden English. We already talked about him. Eric Young. Eric Young gonna do better somewhere else, to be completely honest. Man. Mike Rotunda, Dave Finley, Pat Buck, Sean Devari, which was a wrestler too, Scott Armstrong, Sarah Stock, Shane Helms, I already told you, Lance Storm have all been released. Now, Lance Storm actually closed his wrestling school to come work for them. How fucked up is that? Andrea Listenberg, who worked with Otis and Mandy's storyline, she's been released. So Otis and Mandy's fucked up. Alexander Jastrick was released from his Performance Center contract. Dana Perrazzo was released. We already talked about that. So, listen, that's the working list right now. This list is going to change because I think they're going to go over to AEW, to NXT, and be cutting motherfuckers over there too. So with that being said, I'm a little bit floored by all of this shock and awe. Yes, it's no different than a bus driver losing their job, or the post office going bankrupt and 600,000 post workers losing their job. It's no different. And we all are supposed to figure shit out. We all supposed to have 6 months worth of savings. We all supposed to somehow live off of $1,200. We all supposed to figure. These people have to figure this shit out too. And to be completely honest, I know they're going to figure it out. And I can't wait to see where all of them land. And I hope they land on their feet. I don't want to see Ricochet and Cedric Alexander get cut. They just formed a tag team. And they're the only Cedric Alexander's Black, Ricochet mix. They're the only two, I guess, black dudes, if Ricochet identifies as black, left. Outside of the fucking Street Profits. Like, if the people who aren't making WWE money at this current moment, they're going to be cut. It's point blank in the period. That's it. If you're not making money, you're expendable. And this is what this is, the Expendables. So, update, NXT talent is being provided 30 days of pay and then are free to do whatever they want to do. So, I don't know what the fuck. Oh, you're going to treat them like independent contractors? And everybody else who isn't like talent on screen has been placed in furlough. For how long, don't nobody know. I'm going to leave this here. Because this sums up the billionaire businessmen that you all worship. The American dream that is out of reach for 97% of the population. The people who are so fucking comfortable but they think what's going on is great because today you got a sandwich. Tomorrow you could be in a garbage can looking for a sandwich. Don't ever get comfortable. That's one thing I like about Jon Moxley. He fed Dean Ambrose. He comfortable. He got him a truck. He got a house. His mom got a house. And he comfortable. He never wanted to just stand there and make fucking money and be a slave to the dollar. That man wanted to be creative. Never get comfortable. You don't remember shit else from what's going on to these wrestlers and to people all over the place losing their jobs and waiting for little measly ass checks from the government that's supposed to protect them. That is the government's job. Don't forget that. I'm going to leave this here because this rounds this up great. WWE needlessly hoarded talent so that others couldn't have them, only for them to release a lot of them during a global pandemic because of financial worries in which most other wrestling companies have already shut down. Vince is evil, and I'm sure of it. I'm going to leave it right there. Dave Meltzer said WWE ain't have to release these people. WWE got enough fucking money to survive this. It's a fucking $1 billion publicly traded company. They release them because they don't give a fuck. That's why. Just like all these jobs telling you, oh, if you're asymptomatic, you can come back to work and come and give motherfuckers some shit that they don't know what to do with or how to handle it in the hospital. But I'm going to leave it there because y'all ain't going to piss me off because I'm an essential worker. When you poor and hard up, you at the mercy of these fucking rich-ass companies. You're essential all the fucking sudden. But any other day, you just a dumbass who flipping burgers or fucking wiping ass all day. Well, why didn't you go to school? Yeah, tables are turned now. I think everybody should figure out how to unionize on these motherfuckers. This is Wrestling in Color. I'm Stephanie. Hope you enjoy. Tell a friend. You hate. Follow me. I'm on my pound Roly 300. Tell me what you think in the comments. I know this list is going to get bigger. It's going to get bigger. Somebody said Ember Moon. I don't think that's right. Somebody said, what's old girl? I forgot her name. But somebody said her too. We'll see. It's going to get bigger. It's going to get bigger. Y'all look out for the Corona Blitz. It's going to keep on rolling. Be safe. Follow the rules. Wear your face mask. It's mandatory. Go to essential places only. And enjoy. Read a book. Be with your family. Wrestling ain't in the end all to be all. And the only way for these people to understand that motherfuckers don't like what they doing is to not give them any views. I know this is a podcast, and I don't need wrestling. Like, I could literally find wrestling to talk about. But what's going on here is actually absolutely egregious. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna leave it here. Deuces!